everyone. As part of Exams with I, now we are going to see the topic circles. These are the contents of the video. First we go through the basic definitions and then understand the theorems with examples for each. We all know what a circle is. Giving it a quick recap, we see that circle is a collection of points in a plane which are at a constant distance from a fixed point. And that fixed point we call it as center. So, to draw a circle, we need to put the points at a constant distance from the center and such that it forms a circle. And the constant distance, we call it a radius, and twice the radius, we call it diameter. And chord is nothing but a line segment joining 2 points on the circle. So, looking at the diagram, we can say that AB is the diameter, OB is the radius, A', B' is the chord. Tangent to a circle is the line that touches the circle at only one point. As we look into the picture, from P there are two tangents drawn to A and B. We can say that as they touch in two different points, PA and PB are two different tangents. Let us look at some of the properties of the tangents. No tangent can be drawn from an interior point of the circle. Only one tangent can be drawn at a point on a circle. Two tangents can be drawn from any exterior point of a circle. With all these things, now we move on to the theorems of circles. Theorem 1 states that the tangent at any point of a circle is perpendicular to the radius through the point of contact. Proving it, we are given a tangent xy at a point P to the circle with center O. And we have to prove that OP is perpendicular to xy. And in the construction part, we'll construct this OQ such that Q is a point lying outside the circle and not inside. Because if it is a point inside the circle, it becomes a secant. So now as we have seen, OQ will be greater than OP because OP is the radius of circle and we have taken the point Q outside the circle. So maximum distance till here it will be the radius and plus this distance. So it is obviously greater than OP. If we look at any point outside the circle other than Q, like if we take it here, anywhere, it will be greater than OP. So, which proves that OP is perpendicular to XY because shortest side is the perpendicular one. Here comes the example related to the theorem 1. In the question, it is given that a tangent PQ, so this is the tangent PQ, at a point P of a circle is a radius 5 cm and meets a line through the point at the center O at a point Q so that OQ is 12 cm and we have to find the length of PQ. As per the before theorem, what this states is the tangent at any point of a circle is perpendicular to the radius through the point of contact. So this is the tangent and this is the radius of the circle, which tells us that this is right angle. So, it obviously becomes a right angle triangle. So, when it is a right angle triangle, to find the side OP, we use the Pythagoras theorem, which says that OQ square is equals to OP square plus PQ square. So, if we send this PQ square the other side, we get PQ square is equals to 12 square minus 5 square, which results in 199. And PQ will become under root 199 centimeters. So, option D is correct. Theorem 2 states that the lengths of tangents drawn from an external point to a circle are equal. We are given a circle with center O and there is a point P lying outside the circle from where two tangents are drawn to the circle at Q and R. We have to prove that PQ is equals to PR. According to the before theorem, we get to know that OQ is perpendicular to PQ and OR is perpendicular to PR. It makes that triangle OQP and triangle ORP are right angles. Now OP is the similar one on both the triangles and OQ is equals to OR because they both are the radii of the same circles. Therefore, triangle OQP is congruent to triangle ORP. This gives PQ is equals to PR according to corresponding parts of congruence triangles. Hence, the theorem is proved. Now let us look at the example. PQ is a chord of length 8 cm and circle of radius 5 cm. Tangents at P and Q intersect at T and we have to find out the length of TP. So first we join OT and let OT intersect PQ at R. Now triangle PTQ becomes isosceles because as per the before theorem, the tangents drawn from a particular point to the circle are equal. So PT is equals to TQ, which results in the triangle being isosceles. And also TO is the angle bisector of angle PTQ. So OT is perpendicular to PQ. Therefore OT bisects PQ, which gives us that PR and RQ are equal. So PR will become 4 centimeters and RQ will become 4 centimeters. Now also OR square is equals to OP square minus PR square because triangle PRO is a right angle triangle. So using Pythagoras theorem, we found out that OR is equal to 3 centimeters. Now angle TPR plus angle RPO, that is angle TPR plus RPO is equals to 90 degrees according to the theorem 1, which is also equals to angle TPR plus PTR, because if we consider the triangle PTR, angle PRT is equals to 90. So according to angle sum property of a triangle, the sum of all the angles should be 180 degrees. Since this is 90 degrees, the other two should be 90 degrees together. So using this line, we get angle RPO is equals to angle PTR. Therefore, right angle triangle TRP is similar to the right angle triangle PRO by angle-angle similarity. This gives us the ratio TP by PO is equals to RP by RO, which results in TP is equals to 20 by 3 centimeters. We'll look at one more example for the better understanding and wrap up the video. We are given that the length of the tangent drawn from a point whose distance from the center of the circle is 5 centimeters. So this is the point outside the circle, and from here the length is 5 centimeters and the radius of circle is 3 centimeters. We are asked to find this length TP. So if we remember the theorem 1, it tells us that OT is perpendicular to TP. So we can obviously use the Pythagoras theorem, which means OP square is equals to OT square plus TP square. Here if we substitute the values, it becomes 5 square is equals to 3 square plus PT square, which gives us that PT square is equals to 16. And it obviously implies that PT is equals to 4 centimeters. With this, we wrap up the video of circles. Thank you.